You're listening to Wed Talks with Wed. I'm your host Vedangi from White Wave Events. We are here to talk all things weddings. So let's jump in. Today's episode is about the ultimate wedding timeline and how you should go about booking, what's to be done, how many days out, etc. So let's dive in. So you're planning your wedding. I would say as a planner, you definitely need a year to plan the complete wedding with zero stress on doing everything urgently or fast. But if at all your wedding is in 6 months and you only have 6 months in hand to plan everything, the timeline just gets faster and the workload gets more on each week what is to be get accomplished. So if you're 1 year out or more than a year out, you are in a better place to plan your wedding peacefully while having time to work, because everybody is working Monday to Friday, sometimes even on the weekends, and then still planning a wedding. And planning a wedding is a big task to do, which is underrated. But a year out is the best timeline to have. You can start hunting for venues a year in out. You will have a date. Having 3 to 4 date ranges is very important to know, so that you can choose your venue accordingly. Once your venue is done, only then you have a date in mind, and then you can start hiring other vendors: photographer, videographer, DJ, MC, decorator. These are some vendors you definitely want to hire 8 months before your wedding or 10 months before your wedding. Hiring them will also take a lot of time, so you want to space your planning process accordingly. Interviewing them, shortlisting them, all this will take at least 2 to 3 weeks, depending on your availability to probably attend these interviews and make decisions. A lot of decisions will take time because it'll involve family, it'll involve a lot of decision makers other than the couple to give their input about. Sometimes negotiations and contract reviews take time, so you want to space out a lot of time for these small tasks while hiring all the vendors. You want to hire your makeup artist at least 6 months in advance, so you have time to do the trial. You have time to communicate all your expectations and requirements for the day of. You want to finalize your outfits at least for the bride 6 months in advance. The trials can happen or the final alterations can happen 2 weeks in advance. Steaming, all this can be the month of wedding. Your other miscellaneous vendors that you hire will be photo booth, getting event stationery done, etc. Those can be 2 months out or a little more than 2 months out from your wedding day. If you're hiring a planner, then the planner is the first thing you hire at least a year in advance, is always a good timeline. If you are just looking for day of coordinator can be hired 4 to 5 months in advance, and you start working with them in the month of your wedding, because by then you have planned and hired and everything is done planning wise for your wedding, and now you can let your day of coordinator take on and transfer all the information to them. These are some highlight points that you want to think about timeline wise on how to make decisions, when to make decisions, some deadlines about hiring, planning, making decisions, how to go about it, such that the journey is very smooth and not stress burning, because you want to make such decisions peacefully and not under pressure, because these decisions make a huge difference on the day of your wedding to make sure things move very smoothly. Thank you for listening to our episode, and stay tuned for our next episodes coming out every week.